Looksmaxxing won't save you. Here's why. A few years ago, I had a goal that I wanted to become a more of an attractive guy. And at that time, I wasn't comfortable with the way I looked and the way I was treated. I thought it was because I was like an ugly kind of guy. I didn't take care of myself. And I thought that if I just changed the overall appearance of my look and I just looked good, like my entire life would change. Like I would get more friends, I would get in more relationships. I just thought that it was all due to my appearance, right? So I spent years like in the gym. I spent years improving the way I looked, improving my style. And there's a few key lessons that I learned from this, and I want to share this with you now. Looking good opens doors. It will get you some of the results you want, but there's a few key things behind that no one ever fucking talks about. When I actually started to like the way I look in the mirror, I like the way I look, I started to look more attractive. The thing that held me back after that is my social skills were shit. I didn't really carry myself that well. I still didn't have like confident tonality. I couldn't really hold a conversation that well. I wasn't that interesting. All of my behaviors, like my subconscious behaviors, were lacking, but I still like had the looks that I still wanted. Now, I still didn't get all the results I wanted because I was neglecting the other aspects of my life. Now, you may be thinking that if you just look like a fucking model, you just look really good, you'll get everything that you want in life. Now, that I don't believe that to be true, because you can see all of these people, right? Where if it's on Twitter, I don't care where you see that, they get amazing results just because they look good. But there's a few key things that drive that, right? If you look at people that look amazing and they have like the careers they want, they have like the girlfriend they want, they have the friends they want. If you look at the way that they act, like their behaviors, that is the key signal, the key thing that gives them the results they want. Like they have really good body language, they have really good vocal tonality, they have really good energy, they have they have a destiny, or they have like this big goal they're working towards. They have all the subconscious things down that gives you the results that you want. And it's not just your appearance, right? Your appearance will give you, it'll get you the opportunities that you want in life. Like it'll open the doors, but it's you as a fucking person that's gonna give you long lasting results, right? So when I was all about just looks, cool, you can look fucking good, but if you can't hold a conversation, if you have bad body language, if you have bad energy about you, if you don't have any goals in life, you're not gonna get the results that you want. You're not gonna get like the kind of like fucking life that you really want just because you look good, right? So when I just prioritized looks, all my behaviors were lacking. But it wasn't until when I started to improve like my body language, I started to improve my social skills, like can I hold a conversation with people, improve how I am socially in other groups, how I am just overall as a person, having goals in life. Like when I started to have a big goal in life, my energy levels, charisma, all of the soft skills, like all of the fucking like behavior that you just can't see, it's internally, that is when my life started to change. So yes, look good. Like work on yourself. Try to look good, right? You don't have to look like a fucking model, but improve yourself. Like improve the way that you look. Actually care about the way you look, right? Because it's like you can buy a Ferrari, you can buy a really nice house, there's a lot of things you can buy in this world, but you can't buy a good body. You can't buy like the way that you can get plastic surgery, sure, but you just can't buy like you, right? So work on you, work on your personality, work on your appearance, but most importantly, don't neglect like your behaviors, don't neglect your body language, don't neglect like your overall you as a person, your personality. I have seen so many ugly in my perspective, like not that attractive looking guys have the lives that most guys fucking want, the girls they want, the career they want, right? And again, if you look at those kind of people, they are confident. They just like the way they are, right? And again, it all comes down just you and your behaviors. So I'm gonna give you a few things, like how can we actually start improving our behaviors and overall, like being just overall acting and being the guy that we wanna be, okay? Number one thing is you cannot give a fuck what people think about you anymore. You have to let that go. If you look at these really good looking dudes, again, you think it's all because of like the looks that are getting the results, but if you look at them, they don't give two fucking shits what anyone thinks of them. And that is magnetic by itself. If you're talking to somebody and you're just free flowing, having an amazing conversation, and you're just saying things because you think it's funny, you're saying things because it's entertaining to you, not expecting a reaction from the other person, that by itself is demonstrating that you just don't care about what people think of you. What matters most is what you think of yourself. So when you start to have like big goals in life, like you have this vision that you just really want to achieve, by the way, this can be money or non-money related, right? You start to naturally just not care about what people think of you anymore. Okay, and this comes with experience, right? We're all gonna have like sometimes we're gonna think, oh, I wonder what that person thinks of us. But if you just practice this and you really just get in tune with your own body and get in tune in your own world, you don't have time to care about what people think of you anymore. You're just gonna be so focused on accomplishing things in your own life. Okay, so that's the big thing. So basically, stop caring what other people think of you is a huge behavioral change, okay? Another one is your body language. Are you always like closed off? Like, are you always like tight and scared of like other people around you? Or are you kind of open, right? You're expressing who you are. You're using hand gestures when you talk. You're not afraid of showing like who you are. That's good body language. I feel like I don't have to teach you what good body language looks like because you already like can imagine that, right? Like bad body language is good body language, okay? So how is your body language? How is the way that you talk to people? Are you like really shy? Do you talk like really quiet? And is your fucking tonality really high pitched? Or are you neutral, right? Do you talk the way you want to talk? Do you talk fast and you talk slow? Do you talk in the space that you want to, not trying to impress the other person, but you're confident in your own voice, you're confident talking to anybody, right? And that just comes down to your tonality and how you say things, okay? That's another huge behavioral change. And the most important one is your fucking energy. When you go into a room, are you excited about where you're going in life? Are you excited about your future? Or are you always like in pain? Are you always just sad? Are you always just in the victim mindset? Are you always just like in a negative mood? That transfers to other people. So when you change your energy, right? When you have this big goal, you have amazing habits, you're taking care of yourself, you're going to the gym, you're eating good food, you just feel fucking good about who you are and who you're becoming. That also transfers to other people. All this, in my opinion, matters way more than just your looks and just your appearance. You can do all the looks shit in the world. You can go fucking get plastic surgery, you can change your fucking jaw, you can change your fucking hair. But if you're not taking care of you as a person and you're not changing your behaviors, then what's the point? Because you're gonna still be holding back on the results that you want in life, okay? So the key thing here is, sure, take care of yourself, go to the gym. Go to the gym, get a good body, take care of yourself, like look good, but don't neglect your personality, don't neglect your behaviors, don't neglect your social skills. Because if you're not focusing on those, then they will plummet and they won't get you the results that you want in life. And even me today, I am working on this shit every day. I want to be really good at speaking. I want to be really good at like holding conversations. Like you can always improve this shit, right? So like don't neglect your behaviors. Do not do that. It'll fuck you up and it won't literally when I neglected my behaviors and I just focused on my looks, I was even more upset because I didn't get the results that I wanted. But when you combine these two, when you get when you like the way that you look and you fucking have like amazing behaviors, you have amazing goals, you have amazing energy, you don't care what other people think of you, you're amazing at holding conversations with people, you don't really, like when you're talking to someone, you don't care about what they think of you, that is what's gonna get you the most success that you want when it comes to whatever the fuck you want in life. All right, so Looksmaxxing won't save you, but it will open doors. But don't neglect your behaviors. Improve them every day. Become more and more confident every day, and that's when you're gonna notice your life fucking change for the better. I hope this video helps you. Subscribe for more content.